Hi there, this is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about insulin release and artificial sweeteners. This is a distressing topic because when you think that you're drinking a diet soda and you're not getting any calories, therefore it's going to do you good and you won't gain weight, you're mistaken. The research shows that people who eat artificial sweeteners or drink a diet soda gain weight. Why? It's very confounding because, in fact, the folks who use the artificial sweeteners will quote you frequently. They'll say, blood sugar doesn't go up when you use an artificial sweetener. That's what the stevia folks say. Sure, your blood sugar doesn't go up. That doesn't mean it's good for you. What does go up is insulin. Now, we've learned that insulin is your storage hormone. Forget that. That's dead wrong. It's way too superficial. It's a very naive approach. Insulin is your storage hormone. It's your get fat hormone. Humans, for most of human history, only saw carbohydrates in September, in the fall, or in Africa at the end of the wet season, just before the dry season. And you had to get fat to put on weight to make it through the relative starvation of the wet season, or of the winter, or of the dry season. Insulin is your storage hormone. Let's get ready for tough times ahead. And when you have sweet on your tongue, it's called the cephalic phase. Your brain gets the message that food is coming, sugar is coming, and sends on down to the pancreas through the vagus nerve. Get ready, here comes food. But then no food arrives. Whoops. In fact, when you're eating green leaves and spinach and vegetables, you're going to be releasing calories for the next 10 to 12 hours, which makes no surprise then that insulin lasts more than 4 to 6 hours. It lasts 8 to 12 hours. But in fact, my belief is, from my measuring my ketones are in your blood only when insulin is very, very low. And when I'm in a ketogenic state, if I eat 70 calories of sweet potato, I will lose my ketones for 36 hours before I'm back to fully ketogenic again. So my belief is this effect on insulin, when you secrete it, will last up to 36 hours. So when you get flavor sweet on your tongue and put out insulin, you're going to have at least a 6 to 8 hour effect and possibly some residual 36-hour effect. So what happens 8 to 12 hours later? When you've had artificial sweeteners, you eat more food before you feel satisfied and sated. That's why you gain weight when you use artificial sweeteners. And in fact, Jason Fung in his book and his research claims that in fact stevia raises insulin higher than sugar. Higher than sugar. So this should be a very alarming thing. The flavor sweet is just as bad as sugar. And artificial sweeteners are not only are they artificial chemicals your body has to deal with, but then they then get your brain all confused because you promise calories and don't deliver. What will work for me? I'm trying to get rid of the flavor sweet. I'm gradually trying to get myself used to coffee. I used to have 2 to 3 packets of sweetener in my cup of coffee, make it real sweet. I'm down to half a packet. I haven't gone off all the way. But you should try that too. Think about how you can cut down sugar, cut down on the flavor sweet, and start appreciating other flavors. In the meantime, remember, artificial sweeteners make you gain weight. This is Dr. John Whitcomb for News and Nutrition.